Okay, so this is my presentation. So what I'm gonna talk about first, I'm gonna talk about a brief introduction to Harry Potter and the Goblet of Fire, since I know that every one of you, not every one of you, wants Harry Potter, like doesn't interest them. So I'm gonna talk about it. So second, introduction to The Handmaid's Tale. Third, the connection between two novels, and lastly, quotes from both texts. Okay, the theme power. So the first thing that's gonna come up to your mind is that power is something, a control, right? So what I think that every time I read novels like this, the theme power always comes up, like The Handmaid's Tale and Harry Potter. So basically, power is something that you have control over with. That is, you have the advantage, something like that. Okay, so why I choose Harry Potter and the Goblet of Fire? First of all, I am a fan of the movies. I really like it, but I didn't read the book since it's kind of long and kind of bores me. And okay, so we already have. Okay, so basically, my sister is a fan, like diehard fan. She got all seven books of the series. So basically, I choose this novel since I don't want to pay rent for the book or spend money on it. Um, as myself, I really like to be competitive because I play tennis, right? So I like to be competitive. That's why I got hooked I got hooked to this novel since there's a competition between three schools battle each other to win this Triwizard Cup tournament. Okay, so Harry Potter and the Goblet of Fire. In Harry Potter and the Goblet of Fire, he who must not be named, aka Voldemort, is a very perfect example of abusive in power. Voldemort was also known as the murderer of Harry Potter's parents and was also known as the dangerous and deadliest wizard of all. When the serpent of Voldemort brought Voldemort back to his original form, I saw how desperate and cold-blooded he is. He he even attempts to kill Harry Potter in front of his servants and followers in order to prove that he is back and gotten even stronger than ever. So it actually shows power since when he comes back, he's like, "Oh, I'm the best, blah blah blah. I'm the strongest," right? So basically, it's a terrible thing to the Hogwarts universe since evil is back. You know. Okay, so next. Okay, The Handmaid's Tale. So I know everyone read it, so I'm just gonna quick it. So in The Handmaid's Tale, the the theme power is crawling all over the place. Like Harry Potter and the Goblet of Fire, power was also abused since Republic of Gilead stripped away all women's rights. Gilead became the place where there is no freedom and choice. Women are reduced to their fertility, treated as nothing more than a set of ovaries and a womb. Okay, move on the quotes. So this quote is actually from Harry Potter. So I'm just gonna read it. And I am now going to prove my power by killing him here and now in front of you all, where there is no Dumbledore to help him and no mother to die from. Rolling 658. So what do you think of this? It actually says the quote. Even Voldemort said it. Prove my power by killing him. So basically, when he was revived, he was trying to prove that he is back and he's powerful. In order to prove that, he challenged Harry to a duel, trying to kill him, so that proving that he is much powerful and he's back. Yeah. Okay, and the next quote. Mm, Handmaid's Tale, also from Handmaid's Tale quote. I used to think of my body as an instrument of pleasure or a means of transportation or an implement for the accomplishment of my will. Atwood 84. So basically, Offred actually said this quote, and basically it's trying to implement the readers that before stripping of their rights was like not yet done. Women like Offred was elegant, beautiful, and everything. And now, when all of their rights was taken, her body was just a instrument. It's like a tool. It's getting used and abused, and then when it's used, they just throw it away and then get a new one for a replacement. So I can see like you can see the theme power in this novel, since you can see the abusement of the government and the chief to the handmaid's tale and to the woman generally. Okay, so what I think. Going through novels like The Handmaid's Tale made me realize that novels like this can affect our daily lives, to how we treat each other, especially towards women. It made me a better person because the way Atwood wrote her novel, it enlightened me with information that changed the way I live today. I think that both novels shouldn't be banned, since the series of Harry Potter is just a fantasy novel that everybody loves. Another reason for that is that banning this novel would take away the experience that I had while reading this book. It wouldn't inspire it would inspire and teach teenagers like me that everything does not come easy, and something like abusing power is happening as we speak, like in Africa and other countries, like even in Philippines. Abusing power is really bad. um so I think that the Handmaid's Tale is a symbol and way to bring voices to women around the world that are getting mistreated by the society or even their husbands. Lastly, novels like this shouldn't be banned, since I want to pass down my experiences because it is really an eye-opening novel.
Okay, now let's move on to the questions. Question: do you guys think that we as teenagers are mature enough to understand and relate to this kind of novel like The Handmaid's Tale? Would you ban novels like Harry Potter? Lastly, what are your thoughts about The Handmaid's Tale? Is it good, bad, or no comment? And why? Okay, this is my presentation and thanks for watching.